Whew. Wow, looking better chubby, fam. Ooh. I am better chubby. Mean. Ooh. What are you guys saying? Drop me some comments. If we get a couple of viewers, we'll start talking about the what's going on, because it is it's madness. Spartan, this is madness. That's what's happening right now in the UK. Not even messing. Christmas party might sink our Prime Minister. Fuck it. Oh, language. Goddamn CNN. CNN have been talking about this. It's international. This is Mr. Worldwide. This is some pitbull nonsense going on right here. If the wind is really bad, let me know. Yeah, I think you're right, Pete. You do this. Dallas, I think you're right. Actually, I don't know, man, because I think if Labour make a strong case, yeah, I don't plan these live streams that well, so it kind of coincides with my upload. That's the only problem. But you know, it's the way it is. You know, you hope people go back and watch the video, or you know, join the live stream after they finish the video, but can't do much. Can't do much. But yeah, it's a bit nippy out here, I'm not gonna lie. First time my legs have felt really cold, like as opposed to my upper body. So you're kidding? Serious COVID briefing, you know, man like the big COVID briefing. Okay, go on then. He's gonna ask better questions. He's been ducking, he's been hiding in a jail. Man's gonna go back to the fridge, hiding in the house. I'm going to cover this properly on the weekend. I might... Do you guys want me to do a proper live stream on Saturday about this? Because I'll just talk about what's been going on so far. I'll finish off live event, sweet. No worries. Do you guys want... I can do a proper live stream full of memes and stuff. I've seen some proper funny tweets about this. Proper funny ones, I'm telling you. I might have to do a live stream. I have to do like a proper PC live stream. Labour need to stop their constant infighting to finally win. Some dislike Corbyn, some dislike Starmer. But yeah. So there was a party, but there wasn't a party. But if a party did happen, they followed the rules, despite the rules saying you couldn't have a party. Yeah, you know, you got to remember. Yeah, if there was a party, it was, you know, everyone was socially distanced and stuff. But like you said, the rules are you can't have a party. So it don't make sense. It's the first time, I think, probably ever, I've actually purchased a woolly hat in the winter, you know, because I don't wear one because of my headphones, but because I'm not listening to music. That's pretty good actually, yeah. Got the big scarf on as well because it is a cold English night. Whew, it's December though. I thought it'd be colder, but it's not too bad. Your big walk on lights. What are you man saying? What's going on? What's good in the world of wherever you guys are from? Hope I haven't caught anyone at a bad time. Do you want to talk about the state of kind of the situation, really? Trying to get your guys' thoughts in real time. But this might. I don't think this will be the thing that ends Johnson, but I think this will cut. If Labour play this smart and say something on the lines of, as your family members were dying and suffering in hospitals, you weren't able to see them, but Johnson was having a booze up in Downing Street with his pals. That's the angle I would go at. You know, whilst the Prime Minister's spokesperson joked and laughed and smirked as people had died. That's the angle I'd go at. Evening from a wet and wild Ireland. Yeah, man, it's a wet and wild England out here. Don't know if you guys can see, but I am struggling out here in the cold. Might have to call an early one, you know. Might have to call an early one still. I have to go buy some bread as well, so I'll be back in the mean streets at some point soon. depending on how long I can brave this cold out here. But what's everyone saying anyways? What do you guys think? Do you think this will be one of the hammer blows? I mean, you've got the whole cocaine thing, which has been blown over by this news story about the Christmas party. It's wild. You know, like, you think the cocaine story was big enough as is, you know, but no, that's been completely overtaken by this Christmas party story. It's wild stuff. You know, I can't believe it. You know, I don't know who's been sat on this for so long, right? Because the other question here is, who's leaking all this information? You know, drip feeding it. This is like, what's the other story we found out where someone was just drip feeding it into the media? I can't remember. Does anyone else remember what the other story was? Where someone kept drip feeding the media. It wasn't Barnard Castle. Oh, was it the chatty rat stuff? That was it. It was about. What was it about? Johnson. Oh, I can't remember the story now. Great, that's gonna bug me for a while. But there was so he's accusing Cummings of being the chatty rat. If anyone remembers that story, let me know. But yeah, it's a really interesting neon light. There's some U's over there I don't want to mess with. I want to have to drop the right hand and smite people. This pharmacy is quite nice. It's nice. It's new. So oh god, that light's really bright. The big head kind of blocks it. I can smell chips around here as well, which is really annoying because I like chips. Happy they did some flower beds. They made the area look a bit nicer. It's quite cool. Alright, I'll tell you what, guys, we'll do a couple of laps, and then if I end up at the shop, I'm buying bread. If I don't, I'm going home and probably coming back a bit later to buy bread. So that's up to you guys. Anyways, as I was saying, if anyone remembers the chatty rat story, remind me in the comments, because I can't quite remember what was going on, who was leaking information and stuff. Powerful U-turn. But it's the same thing. Someone's leaked this to the Mirror, and we've been slowly drip fed information. Word is that a new mole in number 10, 11 called Chatty Pig. Chatty Rat was another. Could be one of Sunak's dogs. But yeah. But you think if they were having a party in number 10, he would be able to hear at number 11, no? I would have thought so. Don't have a party. Yeah, well, you know, Johnson, screw the rules. My man's out here like Seto Kaiba. So yeah. Always nervous walking around here, as I should be. So yeah, anyone remember the chatty rat story? Let me know. But someone is obviously drip feeding the media, because at first it was a Christmas party, now it's 3 Christmas parties. Then there was a Secret Santa. You know, all of this information just keeps coming out. Oh, yes, he does, doesn't he? Yeah. Obviously, he's got what's his name? Wilfred. Big Wilfred. In the flat, yeah, the number 11 flat's bigger, because a couple of PMs have done that. Not Theresa May, because she doesn't have kids. But yeah, what do you guys think? Johnson was like, I wasn't there, and people were like, imagine someone having a Christmas party in your own house and not being invited. Crazy. That's probably my favourite tweet from this. Always got to be careful out here in the streets. The mean streets. What else? Do you guys think this will sink him though? Because I don't know, man. I'm a bit torn. Yeah. I mean, Cressida Dick's a joke though, isn't she? Because she's not going to investigate the Tories. Their relationship is symbiotic. Because the Tories won't investigate the Met Police, and the Met Police won't investigate the Tories. Because they know it'd be bad for business, so they won't do it. So the Met Police will never investigate. Like when Cressida Dick's like, we haven't heard any complaints, like, really, dog? Really? Is that how the police works? You'd wait for a complaint? So yeah, it was, to be fair, they didn't retrospectively punish people for breaking the COVID rules, as far as I know of. But I feel like in this case, it's worth finding out what actually happened. You know, do you remember when there were rumours of another lockdown happening earlier in the year, and someone leaked those pictures of Matt Hancock and his girl, Gina something, Coladegula or something like that? So clearly, someone's packing heat. Someone's packing heat, and they're gunning for people. The question is who and why, because they're not doing this out of the goodness of their own heart. That's definitely not the case. They are looking to avoid another lockdown. Yo, Huzzy, what's up? But yeah, it's really hard to figure out what the motives are. But you know, do you guys think this will sink him? You know, because 3 Christmas parties is pretty obvious. They knew what they were doing. Allegra Stratton is gone, or Stratton, however you pronounce her name. She resigned today. But you know, the Prime Minister's saying, why are you walking out now? Because you finish your work, innit? You finish work, go for a walk, sit at a desk all day. So at least I can be... Yeah, it's pretty dark, innit? But yeah, I need to go for a walk. So I thought I'd walk around here. So yeah, here I am. Oh. They must have less who came. Yeah, they do. Definitely do. They definitely do. But the question is, which journalists were there as well? Which journalists were there? You know, who was there? Who else was there? And why? That's the other question though. Which journalists were involved? His approval ratings are really bad, you know, Gene. His approval ratings are really bad. This could. All you need is the Tories to get jittery and shiv him. That's all it will take. Because it might not even be that he will lose another general election, right? All it takes is for someone to get jumpy. That's it. Someone's got to get jumpy. Ooh, eyes tested. Out to get your eyes tested, or having a rave somewhere. Yeah, I could go with the classic, getting my eyes tested. I drove around, you know, to test my eyesight. Jesus. I think it depends on Murdoch when he decides something will be published. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I think the Mirror are owned by Murdoch, right? And it's really interesting because the scariest thing, right, is that video, the Stratton video. Someone's had that for potentially a year. Someone's had that for a year, right? And we don't know who was filming, but someone's had that footage for a year. And they've just leaked it now. You know, just as we're heading into Christmas, just as there's a potential another lockdown, someone's leaked that footage, and that footage is damaging. That footage is the hammer blow, because that one tells us that there definitely was something going on. To be fair, we don't know if Johnson knew or was involved, but if you're having a party at someone's house and they're not invited, I don't know, bro. All I know is if that man were having a party in my house and they didn't invite me, I definitely ought to speak to the manager for them. That's all I'm saying. So who knows, innit? So what time is it? About 46. We've been streaming for about almost 15 minutes. Because I think there could be another lockdown next year, because the hospital's already full. People are already dying in ambulances again. You know, there's a winter crisis every year, but this one's probably going to be as bad as last year. So the question is what's going to happen, because I can see a lot of healthcare workers leaving, and do you know what? If they get an offer in another industry or in a different country, just take it. Or in the private sector, just take it. They don't owe us anything. Tories are casting around for a new leader. Yes, it will either be Liz Truss or Sunak. Smart money's on. My money's on Liz Truss. My money's on her. Definitely agree. Murdoch is going to be one of the ones who rules the Tories and manages the damage, but he decides when to fire PM. They'll use Omicron as their excuse, as they should have done months ago. Yeah. The thing is, though, lockdowns only work if people comply, because you don't have enough police officers to enforce the rules everywhere. You don't have the police officers, you don't have the courts either to enforce the rules, right? So the police will be overwhelmed, and they'll be dealing with lockdown breaches instead of dealing with other kind of proper crimes. So if people en masse, or if 30-40% of people don't follow the rules, right? Say last year you had 5% of people breaking the rules, okay? Not many. So say this year it's like 20-30%. The lockdown won't work because it's not enough people. You need a critical mass of people to avoid each other. And you know what? If they do a lockdown, yeah, I'll stay home. I don't really go out much, but I like seeing my family. I don't see them as much as I want to, but I like seeing them. So a lot of these people who are in that situation there might say, screw the rules. He breaks them. He has parties and stuff. I just want to see my cousins or brother or whatever. People might be of that mentality. Screw them. So I don't know, man. I don't know. But all I know is a lot of people died alone or with hospital staff last year because their family weren't able to see them because of the rules, and these men were having parties. That's the attack line I would go down. While some men are sipping wine and Moet and whatever other else they were drinking, people were dying. Healthcare system overwhelmed. That's the line I would go down. Yeah, true that. Wear a mask in hospital. Alright guys, we're going to try and stream for about 25 minutes. That gives me one more lap. But yeah, I originally, I didn't think this didn't surprise you. Sometimes when you do the role I do, right, in media, new media, whatever, right, sometimes I think, he's at a party, whatever, who cares. But then I think to myself, because I know a lot of people are annoyed about this, but I've got to think, if one of my relatives was in hospital, okay, and I couldn't see them in their final moments because there's the rules, yeah, and then my man's having a party, I'd be pissed. And those people there that couldn't say goodbye to their relatives, if I were them and I voted Tory last time, I'd have a serious reality check. I'd have a serious reality check right now. Because this is it, one rule for them, one rule for someone else. So I would seriously, if I voted Tory, because that's how Tories think, right? That's how they think. Right? They're like, until it affects me, I don't care. So them man there who couldn't say goodbye to their relatives, right? I'm not having a Christmas party, my friend. I might do a live stream, I don't know. It's on a Saturday, so do you guys want me to? I don't celebrate Christmas, so if you guys want a live stream, I'll do a live stream, innit? No rules for them. Yeah, true that. But yeah, do you guys see what I'm saying? Like, I think for those voters, the Labour and Lib Dems have to really go out of their way and say, look, people are dying. You weren't able to see your family in the last moments, and these men are having not one, not two, three parties, secret Santas, everything planned. Better bottles of alcohol. That's what I'd be saying. And then they lied, and not only did they lie, they smirked, they mocked you. That's what I'd be saying. But we, Labour, would not do that. Whatever people's views on Brexit, I feel we need to shift the conversation to, are you going to let them get away with this? Yeah, I think 100%. I've got a video coming out about the pigs culling, right? I don't know when that's coming out. I lose track of my schedule all the time now. But one of the lead farmers who are moaning about this, she voted for Brexit, right? And she goes, this is not the Brexit I voted for, this nonsense, okay? So I mocked her for a while, because I do. I'm not going to hide that, that's how I am. But I think at the end of the video, I said, what are you going to do about it now? This is not the Brexit you voted for, okay, fine. What are you going to do to change it? Because at the moment, they've lost so much, and they're going to lose a lot more over the next 15 years. They're going to lose everything, I'm telling you. The only ones that will survive are small farmers who do organic goods. That's it. They're the only ones who will survive this. This house is really nice, the decking. Actually, I'm a really big fan of that. But yeah, what else? Did I miss something? Yeah, I think the question is, what are you going to do about it now? They break the rules. They didn't care. They have Christmas parties, and the thing Labour and the Lib Dems and all the opposition parties have to be careful of people thinking they're all the same. That's going to be the main problem. The irony of sending animals to the EU to be processed there, potentially by the same workers who in the UK abattoirs before Brexit, you really couldn't make it. I mean, it's madness, isn't it? It's madness. But now the question is, what are you going to do about it? Are you going to keep voting for these people who openly mock you? Yeah, no worries, Magic. No worries. I am going to get a camera next year in March, but there's a couple other things I need to get done. So support the channel on Patreon. Become a patron if you can, and fund the effort. And yeah, hopefully we get in some new gear next year. Yeah, get to 4K, man. Like the video, get me to 4K. 4K, like my screen resolution at home. You know, big screen, quality screen. But yeah, you know, it's wild out here, though. I'm not even gonna lie. One more step closer to independence for Scotland, maybe. Because I know the big scandal up there was Sturgeon forgot to wear her mask at a funeral or something. That's what I mean, though. When you're a politician, you have to keep a clean record, though. You can't be violating the rules. You can't do that. And when one of your guys breaks the rules, you have to be on them. You have to be on them straight away. Yeah, I did see last March the abattoirs in Germany. The abattoirs in Germany where the work conditions were really bad, but they've improved them because they were breeding grounds for COVID. So yeah, I remember reading about that last year. Yeah, sturgeon. I mean, it's not about being perfect. I mean, if you get caught without a mask on in public, yeah, for a couple of minutes, that's not that bad. That's not a big scandal. They'll make it a scandal, but it's not a big scandal. Violating the rules and having a party, that's a scandal. When your boy gets caught and you try and overrule the commission, that's a scandal. So yeah, the media can try and make certain things a scandal, but if the public don't buy it, then it's fine. But this Christmas party here is damaging. It is damaging. Because it doesn't even matter how much Johnson knew and whatever, it's the perception of it. That's the thing Labour need to push on, the perception of it. Why the hell are Downing Street staff, like Johnson's team, why are they having lockdown parties for? Do you know what I mean? Like, if you're 19 years old, if you're in uni or whatever, yeah, or if you're of that age group and the kind of party age, yeah, fine. You get with it, you get fined, okay? But when you're a grown man, yeah, when you're in your 30s and stuff and you're having lockdown parties and Secret Santas and taking the mick, that ain't on. That ain't on. So yeah, we'll see. And people died, yeah, by this government's incompetence. People are dead. So yeah, you know, do my best Doctor Who impression. Get really angry because when people die, the Doctor also gets very angry. So if people are dead, people couldn't say goodbye to their loved ones. If that was me, I'd be pissed. I might email my local MP, Tory guy, big Michael Ellis. I might be like, yo, Mike, what's going on with the parties, fam? Because if I can grab him on record, you know, if I can get him on record, then, you know, something I can give to the next Labour MP, potentially, the next Labour candidate, and say, your boy Michael lied about the party. So I might send him an email still. What do you guys think? Shall I email my local MP? And if you live in England, which I don't think a lot of you guys do, email your local MP and ask him, what happened, bro? What happened? But yeah, we'll go. Oh, Instagram notification. Don't care. We'll go for a bit longer. Got 15 people in the chat. It's pretty good. What do you guys think, though? Should I email my local MP? I need to plug my Twitter a lot more. You know, I'm a bit nervous about my tweets coming back to haunt me because I do talk a lot of shit on Twitter. Bad things I don't say. Sorry, Zayf, I swore. Sorry. Apologies for that. Bad example from my younger cousin there. Sorry about that. I don't know if you heard. I don't know if Mark's watching either. Sorry, guys. Thomas, I don't know if you got to be careful because if you're a bot, you're going to get muted. Is Labour making a thing out of this? Thomas seems quite... Nah. He was talking about MPs today. So, but Labour need to run on this. They need to drag this one really well, just like they did with the Patterson stuff.
I left it at home. Well, you left it.
What I would say if I was Starmer is, yeah, I'm amazed Johnson didn't change the lockdown rules for Downing Street just so they could have a party, just like he tried to change the rules for his friend Owen Patterson when he got done for corruption. Maybe that's the line to go for. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't want the government's apologies. I want them to resign. Go straight to jail. Don't pass go. Don't collect 200. Lol. That's pretty funny. I can't lie. I don't know what more to say about this stuff. So if you guys want to talk from here, whoops, if there's anything you guys want to talk about, it's almost 6, so I'm going to call it a day soon. But if there's any other topics you guys want to talk about, let me know in it. I'm going to try and bing. I might actually go live. Might play some Civ actually, feeding it. Got to go, no worries. Do you know, I'll probably jump on Civ actually in about like half an hour. Have some tea. Jump on Civ 6 for about an hour or something. I don't know. Is that what you guys want me to do? We jump on Civ or anything like that? We can talk about this stuff more whilst I'm in the warmth of my house. And what do you guys think? But yeah, I'm not sure what more to say about this stuff. Anything you guys want to discuss? 16 people here. One of you guys got to have something you want to say. If not, I'll call it. Thanks much. Sounds good. Yeah, I'll jump on Civ in a bit then. I see a complete breakup of the UK in less than 10 years. Yeah, probably. It depends on the Scotland referendum. That's the question mark. 'Cause the Irish stuff, I think that's going to happen. That's going to happen soon. That's going to happen soon. But the Scotland question is the most interesting one. Wales is semi-interesting. I don't know, man. What do you guys think? What else do you guys want to talk about? Anything specific? If not, I'll double back to a shop, get some goods, jump on the ting, play some Civ. What do you all think? Get some cans, some tea. Alright, I'm gonna loop around. How about the new laws banning protests? Well, you know what, mate? I haven't looked into that. I dropped the ball on that one. Can't lie. We'll see what the Scots do. I mean, Scotland's going to be fairly interesting over the next couple of years. I think if I was Scotland, I'd be pushing this stuff. One rule for them, one rule for us. But I know Scotland had their own kind of controls over lockdowns, so that's going to be quite interesting. But yeah. Anyways, I'll be on Civ in about 20 minutes to half an hour. If there's nothing else you guys want to discuss right now. Just go to a shop, get some stuff, and then bounce. Yeah, I don't think. I mean, with the stuff around changing the court rulings and things like that. That's the. Oh, I just realised I got a mask. Oh, can I wear my scarf? No, that's not going to cut it. With the rules around the courts and stuff. I mean, that one's probably the most terrifying one, where they can just get rid of court rulings. That's terrifying, to be honest, because in America the Supreme Court rules overall, like, they can get rid of laws just because they don't like them. So, you know, it's not a great system, but in the UK, if they start making rules where they can just say screw the courts, that's going to be difficult. I mean, so I don't know if that was terrifying. Not sure what else to say. Anything else you guys want to talk about? Anything in the videos that I've been covering? Nope. Do you have a PayPal account? Not really. I don't really use it. You can use Patreon. I think I need to set up a Ko-fi as well. To be fair, there's a couple of things I need to set up. I'll do that in March. For like revenue streams and stuff. I think PayPal take quite a big cut, and so I don't want like people to donate money and for it to be taken by capitalist dogs, you know. So I'll see. Kofi is apparently a good one, so that's one I need to get onto soon. But I've got loads of other things I need to do before I can do that, if that makes sense. Yeah, I'm gonna start heading inside soon. I'm en route to my house. But yeah. Yeah, that's true, Chatty. That is true. Yeah. Without having a written constitution, that's really screwed us here. I think the American one is too rigid, but you know, in America, there's no way to get away with this. Oh, that's true. Actually, yeah. See you soon, mate. Yeah, I have to get all that stuff sorted then. At some point, yeah. No worries. Yeah, man. I have one. I just don't use it that much. I have one. I don't use it. Leave it with me. Give me a couple months too, because at the moment I don't have that much time for the channel. As much as it needs really to kind of grow properly. So I'm going to start releasing some merch next year, but I want to do one with the logo. So I need to resize the logo, and I want to do one with a different design, like a whole new thing, with that kind of the purple and black theme, but with something completely different. So I need to figure that out. We go for some Joseph Seed vibes. Yeah, no worries, man. I will. I'll look after the boy. My boy. He's around somewhere. I think he might be outside. But I'm going to try and stop him from going outside as much, just because it's really cold. I know he'll be alright outside for like a day or so, but I'd rather he just stays inside, to be honest. But you know, he likes the outside. He's a wild man. Anyways, I'm going to call it here or in a second, so say goodbyes. Yeah, and I'm going to be on Civ in about 10 minutes, I want to say. About 10 minutes. But yeah, anyways, anything else you guys want to say before I go inside? That dead pixel on my phone. Alright, cool. Alright, tell you what, we'll leave it here. Enjoy your evening, you too, man. Cool. Alright, I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna get something to eat, and then we'll start live streaming, because everyone should be gone by now. Cool. Alright, see you guys.